off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Benson once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10, Murray. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Taken in by Harrison. And that's going to move the chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. Is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set high.
Fields out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Hey, Karen. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He's on the move. He finds Sanders. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Fields now on 4th. Finds Sanders. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Completed over the middle. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Josie Jewell making that stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Murray on the play fake. Into the hands of Michael Wilson.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Pressure coming, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Gets this one to Harrison. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Jackson now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go. All right.
Fields on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll toss it here to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Cardinals. Behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's complete to Wilson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running back sent in motion. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jordan Fuller comes up with it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
551, 551.
Second down and 10, Fields. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Finish.
Throwing it just before halftime. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Jackson now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
Running once more with Brooks. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
A pistol snap, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Max Melton who held him down there.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go.
They'll send him over right.
Go.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Good.
First down from the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy butting in to pick it off. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They give on second to Benson. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's taken on the 7. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set high.
Off play action, it's Fields. Brought in right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
West right, sit. Set high.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go, set high.
Receiver in motion, headed right.
Set high.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken down at the 30. So we're through 3 here. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Panthers 9.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4. It's now
Another throw for Fields.
at the 26-yard line.
He'll get this one to Brooks. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2.
Here we go, set high.
Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Set high. Do it. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Now they'll try the extra point again. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Catches it out left. And he's in. So how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's there. Angel. Delta. Go.
Now it's Fields. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's taken in by Bell. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Murray. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And that defense reacts quickly. Wow, they take him down near the 21. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Don't jump. Ready? EQ. Is it all right?
Blitz coming here. Fields. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. He breaks a tackle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Cardinals will have themselves a short field to begin the drive. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Trying to push it deep down. Brought in inside the 20. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Green.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. We're waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it. The Cardinals recovered. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Hey, Ken. All right.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. You got a mini base. What? Alpha. Right.
Back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That one vehemently swatted away. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Easy. Let's go Alpha right here. All right.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. They did it. He made the interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Charlotte.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need either wait. If you get it, off the plate. You wanna run it up, run it up all night. If the lights went down, get your kip up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When my talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 With a right. Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips in private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. About me, over like stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on. Got all these boys